Hey guys, Metal Jesus here. Now I assume most of you who are probably watching this are stuck at home, quarantined, and hopefully staying safe, just like we are. But the entire Metal Jesus crew has been getting a lot of questions wondering how this is affecting us, what are we up to, what are we doing to pass the time. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to bring the Metal Jesus crew onto this video, remotely of course, to help answer that and give you a little insight into what we've been up to during this very bizarre time. So let's start with John Riggs.
You see, the problem with me and wearing these masks is it always fogs up my glasses, but I thank you for having me all the same. Been a crazy time we're living in right now, and I have one of these letters that says that I am essential. I deliver the news, so I am able to go to work. In fact, I still go to work daily. Nothing has changed there. But I have my own studio. Everything's nice and safe and clean, and we're good. My kids are good. Everything's okay on my side, and I hope it's the same for you as well. As we're practicing self-isolation, a couple of games that I've been playing recently are, of course, Animal Crossing. Can't get enough of it. I like the fashion design, I think, more than any other part of Animal Crossing, of all things. You see, I was supposed to be at video game conventions these past weekends, and since I can't, I can still dress up in my Dr. Robotnik cosplay, kind of, and run around in Animal Crossing and have fun there, or visit other people's islands. Through the Switch app, you can still do voice chat, so it's not perfect, but it works. I do wish Animal Crossing had more multiplayer ideas, like whether it be tag or like hide and seek or something. I wish there was more ways that Nintendo had in place for the multiplayer faction, but Animal Crossing, I don't think it could have come out at a better time. I'm absolutely in love with it all over again. Another game I'm playing a lot of, believe it or not, I've been working out again this past year, and now that all the gyms are closed, it's a good thing that I have Box VR for the PlayStation VR. I have it for the Oculus Quest 2, but I think the PlayStation VR helmet is just more comfortable. But it's a boxing rhythm game where you have to, as they're coming towards you, you have to punch them at the right time or give them a hook or an uppercut, and you're dodging out of the way of these things that are coming towards you and everything. But when you set up, you can do it 15 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes, and by the time you're done, you had a nice little aerobic workout at the end of it. So between Animal Crossing for the social interaction and then Box VR for just keeping my stuff up, man, at my age anymore. I'm older than my birthday, and I gotta chase after my kids and all that, especially during this self-isolation time under our self-quarantine. Man, we gotta be doing something with our bodies, and we're doing what we can, and hopefully you are as well. And I thank you, and I'll see you soon.
So during the quarantine, we have a business to run, and unfortunately our business has been shut down since I think like the 21st to the 22nd of March. We got the order in Washington to mandatory be shut down a couple days later, but we had actually voluntarily closed a couple days before that. So we have no customers coming in, we have no normal way of getting income, so fortunately, Cody runs a Twitch stream, and we've been doing a lot of selling through that. I don't know if you want to explain that a little bit.
Yeah, every night live on Twitch from 5 p.m. to midnight. I am streaming at twitch.tv/Scuba, and I'm showing people around the store, selling items. You might see a big pile of stuff way back there. And I'm selling it directly live on stream. It's a lot of fun because I've been actually taking this time that we're forced to be closed down to crack into our storage unit that's just absolutely massive.
And we're making progress on it.
We are actually. It's about halfway cut down now. I hardly even know what's in there, so it's kind of fun to open all that stuff live on stream and say, whoa, what do you know? We have some pretty awesome stuff, and then just sell it live then and there. It's been a whole lot of fun. I can't wait for this to be over, but in the meantime, we're making the best of it, and we're using this time to catch up on a lot of projects.
Yeah, and we're really thankful that we're able to keep 100% of our staff on board. There's a job here for everybody as long as they want to do it.
And it's been really great. I think when we are able to reopen, the store is going to look better than ever. I know it looks like a nightmare right now behind me, but when it's open, we're going to have just full packed walls full of games. It's going to be really awesome.
Yeah. And we're working kind of weird hours right now. My shifts sometimes this week have been starting at midnight, ending at 8 a.m. just so that there's kind of always someone working, and we're always working on getting invoices out and shipping things. And we're doing this instead of a website mostly because our inventory has absolutely no way of integrating with anything, and it's a big pain in the butt. And we've been having a lot of success with this, selling things like this, so, don't fix what ain't broke, right? Plus, it's kind of a fun, selling experience. It's a little different, yeah. You guys have seen online shopping before, so anyways, yeah, we're not playing a whole lot of games. Animal Crossing came out and I'm playing that when I can, but mostly I'm just working my butt off, so
just trying to keep up, man.
excited
it's
to
crazy
open
right
the
now.
store again when we finally can, and we'll see when that is.
Hey everybody, I know we're dealing with a tough time with the quarantine and all, but we'll get through this. But the games I am playing right now, I want to first show you Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. This is a 2.5D fighting game by Arc Systems. You know, I'm pretty much a fan of the Arc System games, Guilty Gear, and all that stuff. And the game is pretty fun. I'm actually, it's got me wondering about the lore of the game pretty much, so I started looking at the anime for it, which is on Netflix. So Grand Blue Fantasy, pretty cool fighting game. Next up, you guys know Resident Evil 3. Had to get the remake of it. Resident Evil 3 has been my favorite in the series for years now, and this one just goes more into the lore of that. I've actually beaten it 3 times already, and I'm thinking about doing a 4th time on Nightmare, but I'm not really sure. I don't know if I have the patience for it, but I am having a good time with this and with the Resistance mode online. Next here is Million Arthur. I've been playing this for a while as well, trying to get good at this game. Really a lot of fun. If you play games like Arcana Heart, you'll know what you're getting into with this one. This is also an anime series I think is in Japan right now, or currently, I don't know. But anyways, Million Arthur, and then next up is Mass Effect Andromeda. Yeah, I'm finally gonna beat this game. I think I'm close. So I know a lot of people don't like this game that much, but I like it. I'm actually playing it without the patch, enjoying it how the game was like put out the first time. So hopefully some of you guys in the comments are fans of this game. I don't know, but let me know what you think about it. And that's all I got for you guys.
Hey, Kinzie here. And so the quarantine for me has been a little bit different in the fact that I'm not necessarily stuck at home because my job is actually deemed essential. So I've been still going to work every day. And of course, taking all the proper precautions, my work has actually been really good about social distancing and disinfecting surfaces and tools and stuff like that. But my day job has to do with the construction industry. So that hasn't slowed down too much yet. So we'll see, I guess, what happens in the coming weeks. But I'm also trying to do my part since I'm staying at home a lot. I've been supporting a lot of local businesses via getting like delivery and takeout food, mostly because I haven't had that much time to cook because, whoop, Animal Crossing. So I guess moving on to what I'm playing, it's Animal Crossing and I'm playing a lot of it. I've been mostly focusing on paying off all my debts with Tom Nook and expanding my house, but now that I'm up to the loan that's almost $800,000, I decided it was time to make my island look nice. So that's what I've been working on lately. Just put in my first ramp. I made a little square with a path from the airport to the like town hall with a fountain. I organized my fruit trees. I've been having a lot of fun with this game, and I think it's the perfect distraction for what's going on in the world. It's just so wholesome, so nice, and I can play it forever, basically, and I'm just absolutely loving it. I've also been playing this a lot online with friends. Like, people can come visit my town, I can go see theirs, like, gotten everyone together at the fountain for a group picture, like, stuff like that has been absolutely so much fun, and I've been loving this game. Another thing I've been playing, actually, is playing a lot of games online, just like Animal Crossing, but with my friend Troy, who's also on some Metal Jesus videos, so he's in the vinyl pickups. We've been doing some double dates on FaceTime, where we've been playing Overcooked 2, so we're trying to beat the story mode right now. I think we got to, like, what, World 4? 6? I don't know. I think it was an even number. Something like that. But we've been playing a lot, and it's been super fun. And then also the other day, we did like a triple date with some friends, and we played Jackbox via like Hangouts. So it's been really fun and getting creative with how we can still see our friends, still support our local community by, going to local businesses for takeout and stuff. So it's been kind of weird, but you know what? We'll get through it together. We got our games, we got our friends. We got this, so stay safe out there.
Hey, Drunken Master Paul here, and what am I doing to keep myself amused during the pandemic and we're all shut in? Well, I bought a cookie company. Hell of a time to buy a food service business, but I bought Midnight Cookie Company, and I'm actually out in the world doing things because we didn't get shut down. We're takeout and delivery only anyway. And if you're shut in, damn it, you need cookies. So we actually have been kind of busy providing cookies to all the people who are stuck in their homes. A little disc of happy, as it were. So that's what I've been up to. And one of my adventures in my cookie company is that I broke my oven one morning. I actually had to climb inside my oven to get a tray of cookies that had fallen out of the back. It doesn't seem like that big of a deal. You just reach in. No! Because my oven is a big box, bigger than my first apartment. It has 6 trays, 6 racks that hold 4 trays of cookies each. They go around and around and around in the oven. And the repair guy said, oh, it's easy to get that. What you do is you climb inside, lay on the rack, and have your buddy push a button, and you go... You get roasted in your own oven. Well, you turn it off, of course, but you ride the little Ferris wheel, go back, get the tray, and come on back out. And that was my adventure in the oven. I also got old during this time. I got another year older. So that was fun. But it's been actually a weird time for me. I'm out in the world doing things I have to for my business, so I'm all covered up. I've got the mask, and I've got the snorkel and the clown here and the spider pants and the siren. So nobody goes near me when I'm out in the world, and just kind of doing everything we can to stay safe, stay healthy, and provide cookies to those people who can't get to it. So that's what I've been doing. I hope you guys are playing more games than I am, because I haven't been. And I look forward to when we can all walk in the sunshine once again and not have to get the T-virus. Wash your hands. I saw that. Wash your hands. Cheers.
The immortal John Hancock here, and I am just playing anything really to get my mind off this terrible situation that's impacting so many people. And honestly, I've been playing a lot of Pac-Man. I just been going in my studio here and playing some classics. I've been playing lots of different games though, old and new. I was playing Doom 64 on the Nintendo Switch. I'm even playing Call of Duty Warzone on Xbox One X. I'm also playing a little bit of classics, Midway Arcade Origins on the PS3. I went back to, that's a good way to play Robotron 2084, one of my favorite games. And even Ultimate Ghost and Goblins on the PSP. And so I've just been playing lots of mostly classics, some new games as well, and really just trying to get my mind off things, because it sucks. And my heart goes out to people who have been impacted, and that's what I've been doing.
As for me, well, not much has changed honestly in my life, because I've been working from home, making YouTube videos for several years now. And so, my job really hasn't changed that much. Although I will say that I didn't realize how much I actually would leave the house just to get a new change of pace, change of scenery. I actually had joined a gym like about a month before all this went down. And man, I definitely miss going to the gym. It's little things like that, or going to the coffee shop just to sit there for a couple hours, again, just to see people. So that's been one of the really weird things about this whole thing. But as far as like occupying my time, one of the things I did was finally took this opportunity to start a game I've been talking about forever, and that is The Witcher 3. I have it on Switch here. Now my wife played it on the PlayStation 4 and she loved it, but it was my time to really sit down and conquer this game. And it's been cool because I'm like 60 or 70 hours into it right now, so I'm approaching the end, but there's a lot of content on this, and you can actually play this game well beyond 100 hours, especially if you get into the DLC and all the extra stuff. So that's been really fun. The other thing too, many of you saw that the new Panzer Dragoon remake came out on Switch suddenly, and I was super excited to download and play that. So been playing a lot of that game. It's such a cool flying, just on-rail shooter. It's a classic on the Saturn, and I couldn't believe how beautiful it is on the Switch. It's been a joy to play that game. It's a little on the short side, but I have no problem with that. It's definitely a game that's getting a lot of love on my Switch as well. And in addition to that, just been doing a lot of game capture that I always really do for my YouTube channel. So right now I'm playing a bunch of N64 games for a upcoming video. But yeah, this is definitely crazy, weird times. I hope all of you are, safe spending time with your family and your loved ones. And you know, it's interesting because Seattle got the first case in the U.S. With the virus, and we were one of the first states to be ordered to stay home. And the good news is that seems to be working. So I suspect that we will be one of the first states to eventually come out the other side. As of the making of this video, that seems to be the case. So I certainly hope so. And again, I hope all of you who are watching this are staying safe. And I know that we're going to get through this. It's a totally bizarre time in our lives. When this first went down, I just was in a daze, and I'm sure a lot of you were as well. So knock on wood, you know, my wife and I and none of our family have gotten it. So, all right, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and take care.